Hello people, this is Nina. Welcome to Awakening with Nina. Welcome to my channel. I'm not on camera today. I'm just going to film like I did last time. Just haven't had the chance to put my makeup on and stuff. So I'm just going to do this kind of video today. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for all your well wishes and for all your comments and everything on my channel. Things are going better. There are, but I still feel a little bit tired. I still feel it after all I've been through. So just have to take it slow, take it easy, you know. But I felt like sitting down today. I was kind of nudged by spirit to just do a video like this and just pull some cards, grab a cup of coffee, just talk and just be present with you. And we'll just see what happens, okay? So I just kind of pulled out a couple of decks here so we can shuffle some cards, and I'll see if they have some additional information that they want me to share with you. The first thing I can say is that I feel after this last new moon that it's been a little bit calmer. I feel kind of like a breather, a little bit of break. But of course, you know, I'm filming this towards the end of May, but in 2023. But of course, whenever you find it, if you found it and you watch it, it was meant for you. These videos can be timeless, of course. So, but right now, in the feeling I'm feeling is that we're kind of having a break, and things are slowly kind of getting into place, is what I feel. I hear about a lot of people now that are really feeling the dark side. They're really feeling, not the dark side as in something bad, but they're feeling their own mortality. They're feeling their own traumas. You know, there's old wounds coming up. There are situations that are kind of coming back around again. In order for us to shift into something other, shift into another way of being. Okay, so I feel like that's kind of what's happening as well. So grab yourself a cup of coffee or tea or something, or even a glass of wine if you drink that, and let's chill together here. I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee. My first cup of the day, people. My guilty pleasure. Anyways, so I've been feeling like it's time for us to kind of step it up a notch, is what I'm hearing. It's like it's time to leave whatever story that you had behind. We all have stories in this lifetime. We all have things that are happened to us during this lifetime. But they're all just stories, you know. It's all just experiences that has been happening. And so I feel like what they're trying to do is trying to get us to put that behind us now. Not repeat the stories. Whenever you go out and you meet people, what do you tell them when they ask about you? Do you tell them your stories, or do you talk about where you're headed or where you are right now? You know, think about that. When or if people ask you about your experience in life, how do you talk about it? Do you talk about it as you being a victim of something, or do you talk about it as experiences? So you see there's a shift here on how we view our story as well. So it's kind of time to step out of the victimhood of your story. But of course, it's not just to step out of it. You have to feel that through, and it is a process. So it's not something you can push. But I feel like we're being encouraged to look at our own reactions to our story. Okay, so that's kind of something that I was nudged to tell you or talk about today as well. But let us just pull a couple of cards to see what kind of additional messages they have for us today. Here, one just flew out here. Oh my God. You cannot make this up. Take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Yeah, that was exactly what I said. So this is the encouragement, people. We need to, okay, how are you viewing your story? What are you telling yourself? What are you telling other people, right? So that's kind of what I felt was a message for today. Let me just put my coffee cup over here. We can get more cards out. Take control of your thoughts. Of course, it's not easy just to take control. I think there was 2 more that popped out here. We'll look at those in a second. But I think it's also allowing the thoughts to be, but just observing them, you know, stepping into the observer of the thoughts and not identifying with your thoughts. If you can just look at them as an observer and just say, okay, I see that ego is thinking about that and that. That's okay. And just let it pass. Like when you're getting into meditation, you know, all these thoughts pop up. You don't get stuck on them. You just allow them to pass. And can you do that? And then if there's something you need to feel through, then of course you feel it. But you don't have to identify with those thoughts. So let's see, what else do we have? Pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. So with that, I also say, I feel like they're asking us for help. You see, this woman has an angel standing behind her. So you don't have to go through all of this alone. You can ask for support. You can ask for their help. So, but you have to ask, though. They cannot come in and intervene unless you say that it's okay. So you kind of have to allow them. And remember also, when we ask for something, when we ask for their help, then step out of the way a little bit so they can actually work their miracles. So you can't ask them to step in and then continue, you know, doing your old thing. So you have to step out of it a little bit. Last card is increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. Okay, so knowledge is what I'm drawn to in that card. And so gaining knowledge from your own higher self's wisdom. Your own higher self knows what to do in every situation, okay? So it is a matter of sinking down into that space of what we also call the observer and kind of allow that knowledge to come forward. Yeah, and there might also be that you've been drawn to a certain book, or you've been drawn to a certain reading online, or you've been drawn to a certain person, a spiritual teacher, you know, those kind of things. Then I say, allow yourself to learn from them, okay? Let yourself be guided to finding that knowledge as well, because spirit might guide you towards a book or towards a TV program or towards a teacher or, you know, towards a certain tarot or oracle deck, you know, stuff like that. So allow yourself to be guided in this as well, is what I would say. Yeah, let me just shuffle. That creates a shadow. Put it over here then. I want to shuffle these cards as well. Is there any other messages, Spirit? Okay, so they're giving me something here, but I have to just untangle it because they're saying surf the waves, and I just have to dig a little bit deeper into what they mean by that. Okay, I get it, thank you. Okay, so what they're saying, I heard surf the waves, and then I asked, okay, what does this mean? So they say that when you have... When you get support, either it's when it's from them, you feel their support, or somebody else comes to your aid, or you have a period where things slow down at work and you kind of get a breather, or, you know, those kind of situations, they say Don't then add up on things because you get a break, because you get help, and then all of a sudden you think, oh, but then I can do this and I can do that and then I can fix that. No. Allow yourself to surf that wave, meaning don't pile up anything more, but allow that help to come in and allow yourself to then get a break and kind of surf that wave. Also allowing other people to help you when they offer, say yes. And then allow yourself to receive rather than doing all the time. Okay, so that was a message for somebody out there. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Okay. So this time that you are in right now might also be a time where you are transforming and also where your gifts are enhancing. Because this is very shamanic, this looking card to me, this one. So there might, for some of you, there might be an interest in the shamanic way or learning more about animals, nature, herbs, natural remedies, stuff like that. Then I would say that this is a message. If you've been thinking about it, then this is a message that you should. And maybe that's your way. Maybe the shamanic way is your way, So transforming as well, when we allow it, these thought patterns to be felt through, but then let go of, and we change the way we talk about our story. There is a huge transformation in that as well. So allow that to happen to you, and look upon the transformation as something beautiful, as something positive, because it means that whatever story and whatever hurt that has been happening to you in this life, I'm not saying that it will stop, but you will have a different view of it, which is going to make you capable of meeting it in a totally different way. And so it won't be a problem anymore. Did you get that? Because if you change the way you view your story, then your story can't hurt you anymore. If that makes sense, okay? So summer, bask in joy and light. So whenever summer is for you, wherever you are on the planet, there might be a change or transformation happening at that time. Since this card pops up then. Yeah, for me, I'm also looking forward to this summer. I'm living on the northern hemisphere, so the summer is coming quite soon for me. It's something I'm feeling a lot of more things being resolved. I'm feeling like it's going to be more calm. I'm feeling like I'm going to be able to enjoy it more. I'm meeting this next summer for me in a more balanced way, in a more secure way. I'm feeling more secure in my own skin, and I'm feeling like this summer will probably be the best summer I'm going to have have had in many, many years, because it's been a struggle for many years in my story. And now that I've kind of shifted out of the perspective of that story, then I think this summer is going to be a lot different for me. And also I think for you. So let's see, one more card here. White Witch, be the light. Yeah, I want to look underneath this deck as well. Stargazer, set your sights higher. And underneath the other deck was get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take back your power. So here's power. Here is light. And here is set your sights higher. So, and also with Stargazer. I don't know if any of you are stargazing or interested in that. There might be something happening in the night sky now. If you take the time to look up. Oh, and underneath there I saw the shaman card. I was talking about the shaman earlier here. So be the light. So be the light is of course where we truly stand in our own power enough so that other people see the light in us. and we shine the light so that other people can follow. So it's also a leadership card where you're invited to, you know, spread the knowledge, or to at least be truthful about what you believe in and where you are in life, right? And this one, you've forgotten who you are. You are the child of the divine, so take back your power. I got that card not so long ago, and it would really fit for me. You have forgotten that you are not this human. You are not this story. You are not your thoughts. You are not this emotions. You are not this body. You are a spiritual being living around and inside this body. So it's a matter of when we remember who we are, then we won't be hung up in the story. And underneath that was be a light to others, which is what I just said as well. So again, with you know, you are not your story. This happened as an experience in this lifetime, whatever it is that happened to you, right? It was an experience in this lifetime, and you, as an observer, as the higher self, just observed what was going on. Your human felt it. Your human experienced it. Your human made this story, right? But when we remember who we are, when we remember that we are divine light beings living inside this vessel momentarily, then we remember that the story is not us. We are not the story. You are not your own story. Okay? So I think that's a main message for today. What else, Spirit? What else? Okay. Okay, yeah, no, I get it. I'll talk about that. Thank you. Okay, so what they're saying is that some of you have trouble connecting with your guides, or with your higher self, or with the angels, that you're feeling maybe left alone. You're feeling like, are you there really? Can you hear me? You know, like you're not connecting. That happens to everybody, and it's a reason for it. Okay, it happens to me also. It's when you need to look at something within your physical form, within your energy field within the body, or within your emotional system. When there's something that needs your attention, they will not be so loud, okay? And the reason is that they're kind of stepping back in order for you to, or they're in that sense guiding you to look at something that needs to be looked at. So if you are feeling like there's no contact, or you're feeling like they're not listening to you, or you're feeling like you're not getting the guidance you need, or the connection isn't strong, you know, stuff like that, it's because they're guiding you to look at something within you. There is something maybe from childhood trauma, a shadow within you, something that needs to be looked at, okay? That's part of the awakening process. It's part of the ascension process, is to be bold enough to feel through whatever it is that has created these stories. And in order for you to actually let go of that story and step into your higher self and understand who you truly are, you also need to feel through the lower vibrational energies that this story has created, that it's still in your physical form. So see it as guidance from them when you feel like you're not connected. Then work inwards, okay? And ask for their help. They will be there when you sit down in meditation and you start working inwards. They will be there with you. Have no doubt about that. And they will help you and lift you through whatever it is that you need to feel through. But it is a sign from them saying you need to look within. There is still something in you that is in need of the loving light from the universe in order to be felt through and then released. Okay? And then Once you're done with all of that, which is what also we call the dark night of the soul, once you've done with all of that, then that's when you realize that your thoughts are not you and that you can leave that story behind now. And that's what they really want us to do. And so the work within, the work inwards is so, so important. Okay? We cannot, move forward until we have looked at those wounds. And that's just the way it is, people. It can be tough. It can be rough, I know. But it is necessary for us to move forward. So if that's you, then you have my love and my sympathy. And don't forget to ask them for help. Ask Archangel Michael to come and help you. If you are sitting down and willing to work inwards, they will be with you and you will feel them, okay? But they want you to start working. They want you to do that first, and then they will be with you, and then you will be able to communicate. But there is a work on your part that needs to be done first, right? So I feel like that's important today. Is there anything else, Spirit, before I close down this video today? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. They're talking about the divine feminine. Okay. Yeah, I feel like what they're saying is that there will be kind of a wave or a surge of the divine feminine coming in now. That's kind of part of, I would say, the surge. They they say the surge. Or the purge. The purge is what they're saying. Okay, yeah, I get it now. Thank you. The purge. So they're kind of, that divine feminine energy is kind of purging the lower vibrational energies right now, and they will come up. Those lower vibrational masculine energies will come up to the surface now, and they will, as we have seen lately, that stories come back around, and there's a lot of wars and warmongering and all of that kind of stuff going on. And so, but it is part of the purging. Okay, so it's kind of a message that don't be afraid, because it's part of the purging, and the divine feminine is here, and also the divine masculine, which is changing. The masculine part of this world is changing so much, and so both the divine masculine and divine feminine, it's needed in this purge. But right now, I feel like it's a big wave of the feminine, of the divine mother, if you will, coming in to help through this process, and that might help you through this process as well. Okay, anything else? And that's riding the wave as well, is what they're saying. Yeah, ride that wave. Okay, so riding that wave of the divine feminine as well, that's coming through now. So invite that into your life, the divine mother, and that motherly help, and that motherly care, that we all sometimes really lack or are in need of. So it's a message like this grandmother figure right here, coming in and helping and lifting and being that nourished person for you. Yeah, I feel that very strongly as well. So I feel like that was it, people. I hope you appreciated this little mini reading, or whatever video you want to call it. So I don't know when I'll be back next time, but I will get back on when I feel like Spirit has something to tell us, either in this way or with my face on the camera again. We'll see. I'm wishing you a beautiful day wherever you are. You have my love. Thank you so much for being part of this community. If you want to help this channel, then giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with friends, or commenting in the comment section will help for more people to find the channel and get the information. So thank you for doing that for me, okay? Wishing you all the best until the next time I see you.